All right. I feel like I'm ready to try this out. Are we ready? Let's do this. Gearing. I haven't played Gearing in forever. Man. I remember being so excited to get this ship way back in the day, right? I was so excited because I love Fletcher, and I was just sure that Gearing was going to be so good. And it was one of the most disappointing experiences of my entire Warships gaming life. The jump from Fletcher to Gearing felt like a downgrade. Still does in a lot of ways. Some of it, I still feel like they need to fix Gearing's freeboard. She has too much freeboard. She absolutely has too much freeboard. No carrier. Typical. And that feels just terrible. Absolutely terrible. So yeah, that always feels bad. No sync drops? No sync drops. I'm okay with that. Right, so, DragonCon story. Alright, this was probably... This had to have been at least... I could probably tell this two different ways, but at least 15 years ago, I'd say. Is this Northern Waters? Northern Waters. Epicenter Northern Waters. So probably early 2000s. DragonCon at that era was much smaller than it is today. Today, DragonCon is 70,000 people. Back in that era, 25-ish or so, right? Still a good-sized con, but nothing like the numbers we have today. And, of course, DragonCon is spread out over several different hotels in downtown Atlanta. It's not in a convention center. You move from the Hyatt to the Hilton to the Marriott and back again. And now they've added, like, the Sheraton in the West. There's like 5 or 6 hotels that all make up this con now. But in that era, there were the three main ones. And one year we happened to be there while the Salvation Army was having their... This is over Labor Day weekend. Having their big, like, national or global convention, right? And so you would get off the train, or you'd be wandering around downtown everywhere. And so there's people in their stormtrooper armor and Star Trek outfits and whatever manga costume they've got on. And then there's people in Salvation Army uniforms, right? Walking around like... have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what they've walked into. It was genuinely hilarious. Genuinely hilarious. The other one I like to tell that's similar story. There was a time that college football started at a more reasonable weekend. But starting in about 2000 and maybe 5 or 6, they started doing something in Atlanta for college football that they called the Chick-fil-A opening weekend, right? And so they would get like an SEC and an ACC team or a couple of SEC teams. They go play at the Georgia Dome for a big shindig on usually Saturday night. Of course, Saturday football, college football. And again, DragonCon at that point had been downtown for 20-something years. So there were two problems with this cunning plan of Chick-fil-A's. One was that they had no idea that every hotel room in downtown Atlanta basically sold out for DragonCon regularly every year. That was normal, okay? So they booked this football game with no concept of the fact that they would have no place to put anybody because the hotels were all full. So you had all of these college football fans that are used to being the big alpha dogs and getting whatever they want because college football, and then suddenly it doesn't work that way anymore because just because, right?
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Heist, thank you so much for the follow. The other problem that you ran into was, again, so now not only did they have no place to stay, per se, once they did manage to find hotel rooms or figure out whatever their accommodation problems were going to be, oh, hello, they struggled because we outnumbered them hugely, right? And so DragonCon, when I call it Nerdy Gras, that's not an exaggeration, okay? DragonCon is Mardi Gras for nerds, complete with way too much alcohol, okay? I won't even begin to calculate the number of cases of liquor that get consumed at these various hotels over the course of the weekend. It's got to be millions of dollars of alcohol, and I'm not exaggerating. So at this point, DragonCon has grown into probably the 35,000 range. And so now we're actually now at a point where we are kind of sharing downtown with these guys, and they don't know what to make of it, right? They're grossly outnumbered, okay? The number of college football fans who apparently travel and stay in these hotels, like at the venue or whatever, we grossly outnumber them. And so they don't know how to react. We're everywhere, and we're all nerds, and they're all jocks. Think about this for a minute. Imagine the worst jock versus nerd experience you had in high school, and then multiply it by 30,000. Welcome to that year at Dragon Con, right? Because they had no idea that the con existed. They had no idea what they were getting into. Oh, Nolo, in the biggest way you can possibly imagine. It was insane. And so, over time, things, let's say, this is going to sound really hilarious. Over time, relations have normalized, okay? There have been some ugly incidents over the course of the years, but in general, they have largely gone away. But that first year was truly something epic to behold, because you would see these, these jocks or whatever. They'd be wandering around downtown Atlanta, and they just had these stunned looks on their faces. They had no idea. And I said they were used to being the alpha dogs in the room, and they weren't, and they did not know how to deal with it. And it was really funny. Well, we have a 2-ship lead. I'm playing the middle and getting some decent spotting damage for it. We know the Shima is working the bottom end of the cap. And as long as I keep this island between me and where I suspect he is going to be, then that will be good news. I wish the trash can had stayed in the middle ring. It irritates me that he did not. Is that Bismarck going to beach? I think he's going to beach. I don't think he can make that turn. I legit don't think he can make... Well, actually, he might make that turn. Son of a gun. I wouldn't have put money on that. All right, there we go. Now we're doing okay. Let's move back up and keep the spotting damage coming. Now, we have a gearing on their flank, which will be able to do really mean things to them, hopefully, which I do like. Yep, he's got some torpedoes there. That's gonna probably push this Iowa to move back up a bit. And that's good news for me. Because that's going to put him back up in my torpedo range, which he managed to duck out of earlier. Oh, hi. You're not the only one who can smoke there, genius.
Time to put on the beer goggles. This really pisses me off.
How am I still lit?
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Much better.
I'm actually kind of irritated that none of those torpedoes hit and that I'm just not getting a whole lot of help with this clown.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Good news is these torps are going to be back up in a minute, and I should be able to have this Kerfer. This Kerfers can't make this turn. Surely he can't make that turn. He's not trying to make... Oh, he is trying to make that turn, I think. He's trying. I'll let the Iowa have fun with that. All right, we captured a ring. That feels good. I do like them on the... I do like the Fletcher torps on this boat. What's my gun range? 11-1. All right, if I can get the Kerfurst out past 11-1, then I can sit here and shell this Iowa for a bit for free. Iowa's going to take at least one on the bow, assuming they have the range. And they ought to have the range. Yep. Oh, yeah, okay, there it was. He took it on the belt, actually. Okay. Excellent. I'm going to move up where I should be able to... Let's see. I ought to be able to shell him for free from here. But it's a very narrow window. No, not for free. That's alright. That means the Shima has moved somewhere. Alright, I gotta get flipped. So I can get the light the Iowa up again so they can finish him off. Smoke's almost ready, in case I need it for something. That's good. No, I'm holding down... I'm holding down the center, dude. Calm yourself. There we go. There's the fire I wanted. Get up there and spot this Vlad for somebody. There he is. Hi, Shima. How you doing? This might actually hurt. The Iowa's got had a good salvo there. Somebody finish off this Iowa, please. He has... Oh, okay, is he burning? Oh, I've got him. My fire's gonna kill him. I'll take it. Oh, no, he's healing. He put it out. That sucks. The fact that that Iowa's still alive really, really pisses me off. There's not much else I can do. He needs to die. One of the only good things I've got going for me right now is that they've had to pull back so far, the Shima essentially has no support. If this Iowa will die, I might actually be able to push this Shima. Although I don't think I need to because we're about to cap the middle ring. That Fletcher has chosen a really, really bad position for himself, so I kind of don't care what he does. What's up, dude? How you doing? It's radar. Oh, the Talon's moving in close, is he? Okay. That's fine. Guys, that Fletcher is worthless in that position. Just ignore him. There's no way he can tell that I'm reversing. I hate that mod. I hate that mod. Please kill the Iowa. I'm done. I'm done wasting time.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Thank you. Dear God, why did that take so long? Okay, time to not be here anymore. No point sitting in my own smoke and getting torpedoed for it. But I can't push the Shima now. I don't have enough HP for it, which feels pretty awful.
Another day, another discovery.
Same time, I have 110,000 spotting damage, so I've been doing my job, damn it. The Shima doesn't outspot me because I'm legendary gearing, right? We have basically the same detection. Alright, Brindisi. I'm going to swing around and spot him from the other side, but it means you got to shoot at him, okay? Kill the Talon, we'll be in good shape. Thank you. Okay, we finally pushed him out. Yep, he's in the middle ring now. Alright. Alright, Justin, have a good one, man. I'll be back on Tuesday. Be back probably doing TIE Fighter on Sunday if you want to hang out for that. I might do something else. We'll see.
Crowbar would come in handy right about now.
We need eyes. We need to be able to see this Bismarck.
Coochie coochie.
Like a boss. Like a boss. How have you guys not killed him yet? Thank you. I want my cap points for this. I've been in this cap circle all damn game. I want my cap points. Now I'm gonna give this Shima player props. He knows what he's doing with that ship. He knows exactly what he's doing and how he intends to play this map. I'm gonna give him that. But holy God, has he been irritating? The only good news is that at this range, the Vlad or the Goliath hitting me is pretty unlikely, let's say. Ah, look who I found. Is it enough to kill me? Not enough to kill me. I live, you die. Suck it, Shima. Suck it, Shima. Okay, no worries, Ro. Yeah, Zoop, I mean, it's getting a little late for him. He's an hour ahead of me, right? So it's almost 11 where he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the last surviving destroyer in this game. That feels pretty good. Not gonna lie. Get up here and keep this Goliath lit so these guys can whack him. Bring me all your spotting damage. I only have 130,000. Am I the only one that thinks there need to be ribbons for spotting damage? I think there need to be ribbons for spotting damage. I want ribbons for spotting damage. 20,000, 25,000 point increments. I don't know, something. We need more ribbons in this game in general. We don't have enough. Ribbons or achievements or something. Maybe there needs to be an achievement. Maybe there needs to be an achievement for 100,000 spotting damage. Like you get, and you can earn it multiple times, right? Like you can with like Dev Strikes. Right? Like every time you get a dev strike, you earn a dev strike achievement. Like every time you rack up 100,000 spotting damage in one game, you get that achievement, right? Yeah, yeah. We need more of that stuff. We really do. We really do. Well, not the most exciting game, but we won and we outdueled our Shima, so that feels good. Still haven't been able to test the see, this is why I feel like spotting damage is so grossly undervalued right now. Right? I have a billion defense points. Really? Wargaming once said that sitting in a cap circle for defense and not allowing those points to tick would earn you defense points, and it didn't that game. I didn't get any. All right, I'm going to put that in as a question to the devs, because it does work on domination maps. On domination maps, if you prevent the opponent from ticking up points off a cap point by camping on it, you do get defense points. But apparently you don't get them for Epicenter games, which is not wrong, not good, not correct. That's pretty crappy. I want to make sure I got all the screenshots. Yeah, I did. Okay, good.